So what's up, fam? How you doing? Welcome to another episode of our channel. Yeah, so today we'll be talking about 6 ways on how to take a professional photo. So I'm giving you 6 ways on how to take a professional photo. The number one thing you should know when taking a picture, when taking a picture, is choose and understand your subject. Choose and understand your subject in the sense that every picture tells a story, and the style of the story is the subject of the photo. Choose and understand your subject while taking picture. Know, okay, or this is what I'm taking. This is my subject. You can't just go out and just snap. You have to know and understand what you want to snap. So guys, the second tip is use the right camera and photography gear. You don't necessarily need to buy an expensive camera if you don't have the money for it. But if you have the money for it, fine by us, you can actually go and get something nice. But if you don't have and you're a beginner photographer, you can get a camera at cheaper rates, but you have to know and understand the camera that you are purchasing. That is the second step in taking a very good picture. Getting a camera, you need to get a professional camera. Professional camera comes in different grades. Professional camera comes in different grades. So not just going to go and get a very small camera or something like that, but get a professional camera. So yeah, the third tip for today is adjust your lighting. Lighting plays a very important role in taking picture. You don't just shine light on your subject and start snapping, or face the light elsewhere and start snapping. You have to learn and understand your lighting. Adjust your lighting. As you can see now, for this video we have a light coming from this angle. Then I also have one coming from here. I also have one coming from here. So that will make your picture or your video come out perfectly well. So adjust your lighting. So guys, the next tip for today is focus on your framing. When taking a picture, you have to make sure your subject is within your camera frame. It does not have to be too. Don't frame your subject out of the picture, but frame your subject within the picture, and make sure that there's always enough space. But don't worry, so maybe in the course of our study I will talk more on camera framing, rule of thirds, and thereabout. I will talk more on that, but focus on framing. Do not cut out your subject from the frame, and make sure that even if there's any mistake, make sure that your subject is in the center of the picture. If you are not yet good at framing, make sure it is within the frame. As you can see, this video like this, I kept enough space here. I kept enough space above me. So yeah, I can say yes, my video is actually in a very good frame. If for those that understand rule of thirds, they will know how I placed myself in the picture in this video. So yeah, the next tip for us is learn to customize your setting. Learn to customize your setting. One thing that differentiates a novice photographer from a professional photographer is customizing his or her setting. If you have a professional camera, you will see that there are many dials to it. You see the auto, you see the program mode, you see the manual mode, you see the shutter mode. Yeah, you can actually play with any of them, then go out and test your cameras. Test if you just got a camera new, so you can just test them, test the setting, understand the setting. So you have to learn to, if your ISO is too much, learn to reduce it. If you are working with emotion, with the emotion subject, learn to work with your shutter speed. If you are working with depth of field, learn to work with your aperture. That is what we talk about. Learn to customize your settings. So I hope you guys have gained something from what I've said so far. Before we move to the last step in taking a professional picture, please, if you haven't subscribed to our channel and if you know that the channel has been very helpful to you, please don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to like, don't forget to share. If you have friends that haven't joined and they're interested in getting weekly learning from us, please, you can also share our link to them so that they can join. And please don't forget to turn on the notification bell so that anytime we drop a new video, you'll be first to be notified. Thanks for sticking with us. So our final step in how to take a professional picture is practice using photography softwares. Practice using photography software. One thing is to know how to snap picture. One thing is to know how to work with your lighting. And there's another thing about learning editing, that is photography software. You might not necessarily work with all of them, but if you have anyone that is of interest to you, you can stick to that and learn it. Learn the nooks and crannies of that so that you'll be the best in it, so that you won't have any errors while editing. So practice using photography software. You can make use of Lightroom. If you have it, you can download it in your PC or Mac, Lightroom, or Adobe Photoshop. But if you don't have a system and you just still want to learn, you can actually get Lightroom mobile on your phone. Then there's Capture One. Basically, I work with only Lightroom and Adobe Photoshop. Yeah, I work with that, so that is what I work with better. So pick a software, practice. That is photography for you. The more you practice, the more you improve. So thank you for sticking with us. Please don't forget, if you have not subscribed, subscribe to our channel. And if you found this helpful, please do. And don't forget to visit us on our Instagram, Tevalin_photography. Yeah, that's our Instagram. TEVALIN, Tevalin_photography. Thank you.